What's up guys, it's Appalachian Bass, and so I'm in the kitchen with my mom and we're going to be making homemade pumpkin rolls today. So start off with 4 room temperature eggs and 1 1/4 cup of sugar, and you're going to whisk this together for 2 minutes. Okay guys, after you get it mixed up, you're going to add a 3/4 cup of pumpkin puree with a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Okay, once you get the pumpkin puree, move over to your dry ingredient bowl. You're gonna put in a cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. And then you're just gonna sit here and mix all these together until they combine. And then you're gonna add these into your wet ingredients, and then you're gonna whisk those together as well. All right, once you get all your dry ingredients mixed up, you're gonna dump your wet ingredients in with this, a hand mixer, or the electronic mixers, and you're going to mix this all up together till it's combined too. After you get all your ingredients mixed, you're going to take it over here to the stove. You need a 18 by 13 baking sheet, and you're going to spray it down with some Pam oil, and put some parchment paper on it. Then you're going to dump out your ingredients onto it and spread it out as evenly as you possibly can. Once you pour out all your batter, you're going to take an icing knife and then just spread it out, like I said, as evenly as you possibly can. And once you get that all spread out and even, you're going to put it in the oven at 375 for 15 to 18 minutes, or until you can stick a toothpick in it and pull it out and it's completely clean. Like I said, put it in the oven at 375 for 15 to 18 minutes. And go ahead and have a little just cotton towel laid out, prepared, and go ahead and coat it completely with just some powdered sugar. Okay guys, once you take it out of the oven, you're going to take this parchment paper and set it on top of a cooling rack. And then you're going to take the cooling rack and flip the pumpkin roll over onto the towel that you already have powdered sugar on. And now you just take this parchment paper off of the back side of it. Once you get all the paper off of it, you're going to take a sifter and some powdered sugar and sprinkle it all over the top of the back side of the pumpkin roll. Once you get the back side of the pumpkin roll covered, now's the time that you take your cotton towel and you start. Now, once you get it all rolled up, you're going to place it on a cooling rack and let it cool down completely before you move on to the next step. Okay guys, now we're moving on to the cream cheese filling for the pumpkin roll. You're going to put an 8-ounce softened room temperature cream cheese packet in there. Then you're going to put 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 tablespoons of butter. And then you're going to mix that all together till it's all whipped up. Once you get it all completely whipped up, it should look about like that consistency right there. Once your pumpkin roll is completely cooled down, this is when you start adding your filling onto it. Once you get all your filling put on it, this is when you're going to try to spread this out as evenly as you possibly can to cover the whole entire pumpkin roll. Now once you get all your icing spread out on top of the pumpkin roll, you're going to roll it back up, put it in saran wrap, and then set it in the refrigerator to cool for an hour so it'll firm up. Once you get it rolled up in your saran wrap like it is right here, now you just put it on a little plate or whatever and put it in the fridge to let it firm up for an hour. Once your pumpkin roll's cooled in the fridge for an hour, you're gonna cover the top of it with powdered sugar again, and sometimes they will crack at perfectly normal. Well, now you have a finished pumpkin roll that's ready to serve up.